welcome back today. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. So today I am testing out, well, I'm comparing, shall we say, comparing Soph's ultimate eyeshadow with her new eyeshadow palette, which is called Extra Spice. So let me open this. I have been doing swatches of this. It was quite funny. If you follow me on Instagram, we'll link it below if you want to. I was just trying this out on my leg because I was like, oh, I don't want to get my arms dirty. Okay, so this is the colours. Look at them. They are very pretty. I think this is my favourite one. Infinity I really like. Romance I really like. Sweet and Sour I really like. So yeah, this is her new palette. And I will show you guys her old palette. If I could get into it. Oh, there you go. Oh. So this was what annoyed me before, and it's a massive thing that they've changed. It's not on plastic, which is excellent. Instead, the new one has it written below, which is so handy. But this is the two palettes. Side by side. I don't know what one I prefer more. I have used a lot of the colours in here. How many colours does this one have? Oh, this one has 18, this one has 24. So there is some colours that I feel like are quite similar from this palette to this palette, and that is Running Late with this one. So I'm just going to compare them. Should really have a desk instead of, so this is from her old palette. I really like these colours, and this is from her new palette. Oh no, there's a slight difference. Oh, this one's definitely more orangey, and I feel like the texture from her new palette is much better. So I'm going to compare this one here with Dream, which is on the top row of her new palette. Okay, that was one swatch. I think it would need two swatches. That is pretty though. I'm just wiping my fingers on my dressing gown. Not very good. See, the old palette feels more creamy. And yeah, it's totally different formula. I definitely prefer the old palette for that shiny. Let me just try some of these shinies on my finger. See, that one's more like the new palette. That one's very creamy. So this one here is like the old palette, like the new palette, sorry. It's more kind of, I don't know how to describe it, it's more rougher. Does that make sense? But look at them swatches from my old palette. That's just insane. So, oh, oops. Already breaking the new palette. Just scratching the eyeshadows. Let's try this Romance. Oh, but that one's quite creamy. Oh, that's a very nice one. Infinity and Beyond. That is I think my favourite one. Let's do Everyday. Oh, Everyday is beautiful. Yeah, I definitely like, it's only, I feel like the gold one in here called Dream Day is the only kind of shiny one that doesn't have the same formula. It just seems like it's a little bit different. I could be completely wrong, but that's how I'm feeling. Like the others are just so creamy, whereas this one definitely feels like a different formula to the rest, whereas these kind of match her old palette. Like, it's very creamy, very pigmented. Like, this is just insane. So let's just shove on a load of eyeshadow and kind of make a look for the day with her new palette. Okay, I don't know what happened there, guys, but maybe I just didn't press record. So I've put 2 colours on my eyes. So all over my eyes I put cookie dough, and then in the crease I have moved on to chocolate orange. And I was actually telling you guys a story about what happened last night, and basically my cat decided to come in my room and make the funny meow noise that she makes when she's got something on her. And I was like, oh my god, please don't say you've got something on you, because you're on my bed right now. You're actually laying right next to me. So then I'm like reaching up, turning on the lamp next to my bed. Okay, I feel like I'm going to go in with sweet and sour now. Yeah, and this is going at the bottom of my eyelid. And yeah, so I'm like turning on the light, and her head is just like to my covers. And I was like, oh my god, don't tell me she's put something under the covers, because that's right next to my legs, because I wear shorts to bed. And I was like, oh my god, please do not say there is a mouse or a frog next to my bloody leg. And I was like, oh my god. So I had to like scoot out the opposite side of where the cat is, and yeah, and then she's like moved her arm into the section where my leg was, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So I'm slowly pulling away the covers, and yeah, there's a mouse. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I was like, get rid of it, take it out. And then she takes it off my bed and just puts it on the floor. And I'm like, oh my god, what am I meant to do? So then I'm like, oh, okay, let's try and find something. And then she's like hitching it. I'm like, no. And then I like put her on the floor, like push her onto her belly, and she just lays there like, hi mouse, nice to see you. And I'm like, oh my god, panicking in my room, trying to find something to put this mouse in to take it out. So I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god. And so then I found a little box that I got from IKEA, and I was like, okay, we'll just put you in this box quickly. And yeah, and then she's in this box, this little mouse, but it's like scattering around, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't pick up the box. If it touches me, I will drop this. So I'm like, okay. So then I put a little t-shirt over the box, quickly take it downstairs to the front door, and then open the door and just like push the mouse out of the box. Because the cat doesn't really go in the front, which is really nice. But yeah, that was my horror from last night. I was not a happy person to see a freaking mouse in my bed. Does anyone else have this, where their cat is like, yeah, I just bring you all these really nice presents that you know you really don't want, and it was alive on my bed, but I'm hoping it's still alive, like outside. So yeah, the cat has not been paying me any attention today, because of course I got rid of it. I have just moved the Sweet and Sour all over my kind of eyelids. Just going to blend it in with these other colours a bit more. I really like this Sweet and Sour. Okay, so do I want to put a shiny on? I really feel like putting a shiny on. I might put this Last Sun on, but I really want, oh, I don't know what. This is why you should plan or dream. Dream is quite nice, but Infinity. Okay, I really want to put Infinity on. So I feel like I'm going to go in and put Every Day in the middle bit of my eyelid, and just put my paint in my paintbrushes. My paintbrushes, yes, I'm putting my paintbrushes in the wrong pot. I mean, I'm putting my eyeshadow brushes in the wrong pot. So it'd be interesting to see how this works with the brush instead of my finger. Yeah, it's not as noticeable when you put it on with the brush, so I might go in with my finger. But yeah, does anyone else have that where their cat makes a certain noise that you just know that they've got something they shouldn't have? And it's like, oh, it's the most scariest thing, because you're like, what is it today? Is it a freaking mouse? Is it a frog? Is it something bigger? Oh, she brought in a bird once, and I was like, oh, disgusting. Like, and I feel so sorry for it, because she just kills it and doesn't do anything else with it, and I'm like, oh, you're such a mean cat. Like, I could understand if she kills it and eats it, like, that's completely different, but to just kill it, I'm like, you are a bit of a meanie. I really like this. I don't know why I always go for the orange in her palettes. It's just one that I absolutely love. Okay, so that is how I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to use my finger and put a bit of Infinity in the corner of my eye. Oh, I really like this look. It's funny though, because when I do the rest of my makeup, I'm like, oh, I just quickly add this shade, or I quickly add this shade, and then I'm like, what did I just add? Like, I feel like on camera I do a different look to when you're not on camera. I don't know why. I think it's just like adding more colours to my eyes. Okay, I really like that. Okay, I'm going to do under my eye with sweet and sour and a bit of chocolate. I have got a bit of fallout, but I think that's from when I was doing it with my finger. And then I'm just going in with a bit of chocolate closer to the corner of my eye and in the middle. I really like the sweet and sour. I think I've already told you guys. Okay, so this is how I'm going to leave my eyeshadow. I'm just going to finish off the rest of my makeup for the day and show you guys kind of the final look. Okay guys, this is the final look for the day. Absolutely in love with this eyeshadow palette at the moment. Look at the shiny colours. They are so pigmented and I really hope that they last all day. They look so pretty on, and this other colours mixture that I've made, I absolutely love. So let's take you throughout the day and see how long this kind of eyeshadow look lasts. I'm really excited about it. I really do love, oh, picking up the wrong palette. Really do love the colours in here. They've done a really good job. She has picked some beautiful colours. I will link her channel below if you don't know who she is. She is a YouTuber who makes YouTube videos, if you couldn't tell, mostly about makeup. And I love this. The packaging is so much better than the last one. And I don't know, I feel like this is more fancy. Got a bit, I love a bit of fancy. But yeah, so I will be using this constantly. I feel like after I've tested out loads more eyeshadow palettes, because that's all I'm doing at the moment. I just love to put eyeshadow on and be like, oh, let's try this one. Oh, that's a new one. I'm really happy with my makeup and this kind of shimmer. This is from a new product that I'm testing out. This is e.l.f. if you couldn't tell. This, I don't actually know what this palette is Total Face palette, and oh my god, I used all of the stuff in here. I haven't used this one, I've used these three, and I love the kind of look, and the shimmer is perfect for me. It's kind of one of the more natural kind of shimmery like highlighters, like not so noticeable, but when you move it's like there. Does that make sense? It's one of them, oh, subtle little bit of highlighter. So yeah, so I'm liking this too. I will link all the makeup I am wearing today in the description box below so you guys can see how I made this look. But my lips are really dry and I feel like I need to put something on them. Well, I will pick you guys up later on to have a check-in and show you guys kind of how this eyeshadow is lasting. So it's late in the evening. I need to take off my makeup because I don't want to be editing and falling asleep with it on. But look how insane this eyeshadow looks, exactly how I put it on. Like, there is no fading, nothing has changed of this eyeshadow, and even the glittery one is still super glittery. Like, it's gonna be one of the top kind of eyeshadow palettes that I've tried, like, and how well it lasts. So I'm really amazed with it. I'm very, very shocked of like how long it's lasted. It's what, I think 10 o'clock at night, and it is still on, and it still looks really great. And when I was with my sister, I was like, oh, do you like my eyeshadow? She's like, yeah, it's really nice. I was like, I know. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I can't work out if this eyeshadow palette is better than the last one, but I do love the colours. They blended really well. They've lasted all day, like so long, because sometimes you get eyeshadow palettes that last kind of 8 hours and then after that they're not so great, whereas this has really lasted super long. So I'm really happy with it. I will link it below where you can get it from if you guys are interested in trying out this palette. If there's any other palettes that you think, oh, you need to try out this palette really does work, leave me a comment, or if you just want to have a conversation, comment below. Well, thanks for watching that video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, it is just below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I can't wait to try out this eyeshadow palette and have it, like, just to make more eyeshadow looks with it. I don't know why I was squashing my cheek, but yeah, I definitely need to take it off because I can just see myself editing and falling asleep. Like, definitely will happen. So yeah, I need to definitely take it off, but I just want to keep it on because of how pretty it looks. Like, it's lasted all day and I'm just so happy with it. It's just incredible. It's just freaking crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys like that video, and good night, pretty much, because I am feeling like I'm going to fall asleep.